Hey all, Hipper here. So while we're all waiting for the new update, I thought I would just show you the campaign ship for the current update, which is the Anchorage. In this video here, we're going to put an Agile build on Anchorage. And right here in the beginning, I'm going to show you what that means, because an Agile build is meant to allow you to survive within the kill zone of battleships by simply avoiding their shells, meaning that you can still head for that objective. In this case there, that's B, because I spawned in the middle, and really no one's going to be able to stop me, because I'm getting shot at by 3 ships, and at this distance here I can easily outmaneuver them in an Agile build in Anchorage here. And of course it doesn't help that the Bismarck is shooting HE as well, but as you can see, just fit in between the shells, and that's it. So let's have a look at my build here. So I'm using Beepley, but you can use any one of the other Agile commanders with Rune and Baltimore, and all the usual perks here, along with fully packed, so we get some extra utility. On this ship we have in traverse speed, and then we have rudder, and then we have rudder again, and then we have the improved reload time here. Now I don't have any legendary mods on the ship. I might actually put it on, but I don't at the moment. And as you can tell, we got 3 of everything, which is awesome. Maneuverability 2.5 seconds and 37 knots, so that's pretty decent. And as you can see, doing pretty well here. Well, 4 battles in, but yeah, it's a very strong ship. And I just look at the armor here, 27mm, as usual with the American cruisers. I don't know why these cruisers have to be so good, because they are good. They're very boring to play, but that's the thing about Anchorage. It's actually an American cruiser that's fun to play. And why is that? Because you are missing out on the radar, right? But what you are getting, I suppose, instead of that radar, is a bunch of torpedoes. And I'll show you later in this game here why that is great and why that makes Anchorage probably my favorite American cruiser now, because it just has that extra little bit of pizzazz there to make it more fun to play. So that's the Akatsuki that was spotting me. I was thinking, should I go for him? But nah, he's out in the middle. There's no problem. Instead, we're going to focus on this guy here, get him out of the cap, because this is the objective we're going for, right? An Agile cruiser, you want to go to get to the objective. You don't want to stay 20 kilometers away. That's like, I don't know, some Agile cruiser hater out there made up that rule that Agile cruisers, all they do is kite. And Agile cruisers, they never kite. And just like other cruisers, you kite as like a last resort, really. Like, the agility is to get you into the position where you want, and with torpedoes on the Anchorage here, you're going to be a real thorn in the enemy's side here. So that's what it's all about, right? It's about positioning. Yeah, well, it's very simple. So like I said in the beginning, this is the campaign ship for the current campaign, and while I am actually doing this video here, the maintenance has started on the server, meaning that you cannot get this ship anymore. So if you missed out, that's a problem, because I'd say this is one of the must-have ships in the game. It's, in my opinion, it's even better than Wichita because of the mix of American firepower. It does have quite a long reload, but it doesn't matter. You have 12 barrels, and the ability to actually smoke up once you're inside a cap is just so powerful. And you also have torpedoes, so no one can really push you out of there or bully you out of there. And you also have a pretty good sonar, so it's a really good capping ship here. And it's fairly different to play from the other American cruisers. Of course you can play it like a Baltimore if you want to, but I don't think that's the ship's strong suit, so I don't think you should do that. I play it more like an Edinburgh with smoke, that is, because I don't have the option of taking the radar. If I could take a radar on this ship here, obviously I would do that, no doubt about it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm leaving my smoke for the battleship here. He needs it more, so I'm going to go out here and try to protect this destroyer here. He's trying to spot for us, which is excellent, so I'm going to back him up. And the battleship is backing me up. If you saw that, he's actually entered the cap with me, and there's torpedoes. So, destroyer is safe. He knows I have his back. And I'm safe because I know the battleship has my back. And that is just so important when you play these agile, aggressive cruisers here. So I know I'm not completely on my own. And just keep in mind, there was a Maya going to the left here before. So I'm thinking probably get rid of that guy first, and then we'll deal with whatever we have to deal with later. Because then we've kind of cleaned up over here on the left side, and there he is. At least there's something out there. And it's just good you don't have to really worry about this side here. You can concentrate on, you know, where all the other ships are. So get one citadel. That was okay. I mean, the AP is good. I like it. And the HE is also really good. And again, these American cruisers, I don't know why they have to be so good. Because this ship is excellent. It's really, really good. And that's also why I'm saying if you don't have this campaign ship, you will be kicking yourself, I am pretty sure. Now, if you remember, Anchorage was actually tested a while ago. And I'm thinking, nah, let's get rid of this Maya here first. Don't want him sitting out there, setting everything on fire. We already have the cap, so, you know, the destroyer, he can sit out there as long as he wants. There's not really any threat unless any of my battleships start pushing, which they aren't. So for now, let's focus on the Maya so we can get this potential crossfire here eliminated from the map, and then we'll deal with the destroyer when we get the chance. So yeah, this ship here, Anchorage, got a buff, and that's incomprehensible to me, because if anything, this ship needed a nerf. But okay, whatever, I accept it. But American cruisers are already so strong, and I just think it's a little bit silly that all of them just have to be 27mm armor. See how he's frustrated there? Well, if you're going to win this game, you're going to have to push in Mr. Östergötland there, and there is no way he's going to do that. So I think he's just being frustrated. And anyway, but like I said, the American cruisers, I think they're too powerful. I think they're too good, and the skill level is too low. Because all you have to do is go bow in and shoot, at least in any other American cruiser than this one here. And perhaps Cleveland as well, not because Cleveland is harder, it's actually easier. And yeah, I just find these ships, except Anchorage of course, I find them pretty dull really to play. And that's also why you don't really see me in American cruisers very often. Not because they're bad, they're really good. They're too good if you ask me. And I just feel that nah, it's beneath me to play a ship like that. But Anchorage is kind of fun, and you probably won't see me in this ship a lot either, because like, it's stupidly powerful. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know, like I said before, how this thing happened to get buffed. I mean, that's pretty nutty. So as much as I like it and I think it's fun, it's, you know, it's playing on easy mode, so we won't be doing that a lot. But anyway, have a look here. There's 4 versus 4, and we are down 3 caps. So it's not looking too good right now. But at the very least, we are only 100 points behind. And our destroyer is going for the decap. And it looks like he's, you know, going to do that really well. There's no one up there to defend it. And this Bagration here, he doesn't know I'm here because I'm in the smoke. So I'm going to pop out and gonna get some attention on me here, because I don't want this Bagration here to go up and, you know, annoy my destroyer up there. And that's exactly what happens. He assumes the position here because he doesn't want to get citadeled, and that means that he will sit here and waste time while my destroyer can grab the decap. If he would stop shooting at the cruiser. I didn't realize this when I was playing. Okay, that's a novel strategy. In any case, looks like Piotr here is choosing to shoot broadsides. We switch to AP, and it's waiting for him to be in a good position, and then see if we can remove him. But he's smart. He starts to turn in as soon as I, you know, start to get my guns on target. So I'm thinking, okay, this is not some, you know, potato guy this here. So once I shoot the salvo here, I'll switch back to HE, and then we'll just start burning the guy down instead. Of course, there's a destroyer out here on the right. We have to keep an eye on him. And my destroyer has taken D, which is awesome, fantastic, well done. And if, you know, if we can hold this, sink a few red ships, this Bagration is almost gone. That means that we can win this battle here. And you know, it's always good to have a team that actually, you know what they're doing, because this has been a great battle, at least up until the 4 versus 4 point, I think. There were a few potatoes that got removed pretty quickly, but all in all, this is quite a fun battle. And I like Hotspot, the map here, because usually it just seems that people play better on this map. I don't know why, just like Fault Line. So yeah, don't know, but I always have good battles on this map here, and I really enjoy it because it's also a map that's really kind to agile, like very aggressive agile cruisers, and I enjoy that. Just like Shards and Grease, also very, very friendly to agile cruisers. I wish I could see my win rate, you know, divided per map. That would be interesting, but of course I can't. So anyway, like I told you in the beginning, and there's the destroyer, and I'm a little bit confused. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there is it. And yeah, I miss out on a salvo there because I'm, yeah, bit of a potato right there. But anyway, we'll shoot a salvo, and I was hoping to sink him there, but I only get 2, so I guess he must have reversed a little bit. But in any case, just sticking around here just to see if my destroyer spots him again, and then if that happens, obviously I'm going to take another shot at him, because there's just the destroyer left and then the battleship. And this is why I'm so happy I got this video here, because this is where Anchorage comes in. And there goes the destroyer, which is awesome. He did a really good job, by the way, but not good enough. So we have a battleship left, and usually that's a real problem in these American cruisers here, especially when they're in a spot where you can't really burn them down. And you know, this guy is ahead on points still, right? Just a little bit, but he is ahead, and now he's even more ahead because he just sunk up Bismarck. So 3 minutes left, and we are more than 100 points behind. So we can't really put all our eggs in one basket here and think, okay, we might win on points, because we won't. And I'm kind of betting that my destroyer won't get sunk here, right? That's a fair bet. He's heading towards the red cap, and with 3 minutes left, I don't know. I think it's going to be a tall order for him to actually pull this off here. So instead, we are going to use the torpedoes that the creators have very nicely given us on the ship here, because that means that we can actually dispose of this, you know, near full health Veneto here. And I bet that's a little bit of a surprise to this guy here, but yeah, we are going to take him on and see how he had the guns pointing the completely wrong way, which is awesome. So that means that I can actually get really close to him before I can, you know, get my torps off. So his first salvo goes very, very badly for him. So that means that I get a really good chance to take him out. And I just want to make sure that I get my torps on him here, because I'm not going to have another chance. So we get 3 hits. That was not perfect. I should have gotten 4. That was my mistake. So we're just going to line up and see here if we can remove him. But he is on fire, or he is, you know, sinking, whatever it is. So in any case, even if he takes me out, we're going to win this one here. And the destroyer is already in the cap, about to grab it. I don't know why I popped smoke there. Must have my finger slipped, because obviously, I mean, he's within assured distance of detection. So anyway, that was Anchorage here, and it's a ship I really like. It's really good, but I'm probably not going to play it much, if you get my drift. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you out there once the update lands.